Have you ever wondered why men seem to chase after the women who don't bend over backward for them? Why is that the more prioritize herself, the more desirable she becomes? If you ever felt like being too nice is working against you in relationships, you're not alone. In Why Men Love Bitches, you will understand that self-respect is everything. Welcome back to my channel. I am Mona, and today I will be breaking down the powerful lessons from this eye-opening book. Grab your copy right now from the description box and let's get ready to step into your power and stop settling for less. Attraction tip number 1. Anything you chase in life will run away from you, especially when it comes to a man. The dream girl, the bitch, doesn't kill herself trying to impress him. For example, let's say there is a woman named Sarah. She starts dating a guy she really likes. And in the beginning things seem great, but soon he starts pulling away. He takes longer to reply to her messages. He stops making plans, and he just seems as he is getting engaged. Instead of stepping back, Sarah panics. She texts him more, tries to check in, asks him what's wrong, and even rearranges her schedule to be available for him. What happens next? Instead of bringing him closer, Sarah's pursuit makes him feel pressured, and he withdraws even more. Now, let's look at a different approach. Imagine Sarah had noticed him pulling away, and instead of chasing him, she focused on her life, going out with friends, enjoying her hobbies, and letting him wonder about her, instead of always being available. The moment she stops overgiving, the dynamic shifts. Suddenly, he realizes he might lose her, and now he is the one putting in the effort. Attraction tip number 2. The dream girl doesn't try too hard. One of the biggest mistakes many women make is thinking they need to prove their worth to a man and they make sure that he sees her as the one. They go out of their way to be the perfect girlfriend by doing everything for him, cooking for him, constantly trying to make him happy, but instead of making him more interested, it does the opposite. Honey, a truly confident woman, the kind men admire and respect, doesn't overextend herself to win approval. She has her own life, opinions, and standards. When you hold yourself in a high regard, you naturally become more attractive. Instead of trying too hard, focus on being the best version of yourself. Instead of put all this energy in him, put it in yourself, okay? And let him make all the effort to impress you. The dynamic would be completely different. Attraction tip number 3. A woman who is mentally challenged put an end to a man's sense of owing her 100%. She never begs for attention. Men respect women who set boundaries. Many women think that being agreeable and always putting a man first will make him value them more. But in reality, the opposite happens. When a woman sacrifices too much too soon, she signals that she has no boundaries, and that's when a man starts to take her for granted and walk all over her. How you spend your time tells him what kind of woman you are. Being a mental challenge doesn't mean being difficult. It means having a strong sense of self. It means not always being available at his convenience, not overcompensating when he isn't putting in the effort. From day one, he forms a basic idea about you right from the start. He is very observant, yes, very careful in trying to figure out your boundaries and how much you can take from you. Honey, if you want a man to respect you, respect yourself. Don't make yourself too easy to have. Show him that your time and attention are valuable. Attraction tip number 4. Men naturally test your reactions through ignoring and pressure. Ignoring as a test. A man suddenly pull away or stop communicating just to see how you react. If you panic, chase, or demand attention, he sees that you are emotionally dependent on him. Pressure as a test. Men don't verbally ask, "What are my limits with you?" Instead, they push boundaries repeatedly to see where you stand. If you are always emotional, predictable, and waver in your rights, he knows he has full control over you. What to do when? It's literally simple. Act unbothered and literally being unbothered and go live your life, sweetie. Attraction tip number 5. What happens when you start chasing a man? Simply, he runs. Men are wired to fight for what they don't have. If you are always available, always calling first, always proving your worth, he doesn't feel the need to win you over. And guess what? That means he won't. Sweetie, you think you are showing love, but to him, you're just making things too easy because a man will always value what he has to work for. So stop trying so hard. Own who you are, love your life, and let him come to you. Attraction tip number 6. How you treat yourself determine how he treats you. Some women have the magnetic aura. It's not about look, it's about how they see themselves. Your confidence, or lack of it, shapes how a man sees you. It shows in the little things, how you carry yourself, how you react to his attention or lack of it, how much you prioritize you. If you are constantly questioning, am I pretty enough? Am I good enough? You will start chasing validation just to feel like you're wanted. And the second you start chasing, he starts running. Men aren't just attracted to beauty, they are drawn to confidence. The way you carry yourself, hold your own, focus on your life, and give only what feels right can make you the most captivating woman in the room without even trying. And immediately he is going to see you as a woman he has to work for. So here is your reminder. Never underestimate your worth, because the way you treat yourself with respect, confidence, and self-love determines how he sees you. And when you make yourself a priority, he will make you a priority. Attraction tip number 7. Act like the prize and he will believe it. The way you see yourself changes how people treat you. Sweetie, the truth is, confidence is magnetic. When you carry yourself like a prize, people start seeing you that way. But if you act like you are competing for his attention, you automatically put yourself below him. So how do we fix this? Don't give away your power. Psychologically, humans value what's hard to get. This is why luxury brands never beg you to buy their products. They make you want them. The same rule lies in attraction. The moment a man feels like he has to earn your attention, his brain tells him you're worth more. This is called the scarcity principle. People chase what they can't have easily. So instead of thinking, how do I impress him? Switch the question to, is he impressing me? The seductress truly loves herself. She doesn't cling to anyone who doesn't want her. Attraction tip number 8. The difference between the irresistible woman and the self-sacrificing one comes down to one thing: fear. A self-sacrificing woman is terrified of losing him. All she wants is to feel wanted. So she adjusts her personality, overgives, and clings to the relationship. Fear has a smell, just like love. Men can sense it. Kills argue to be chosen. Choose yourself. Attraction tip number 9. The woman who needs less attracts more. The problem, when women lose themselves in a relationship, we have all seen it before. A woman gets into a relationship and suddenly she stops seeing her friends. She gives up her hobbies. She lets him take control over her time, her emotions, and even her confidence. She starts bending over backward to make him happy, thinking it will make him love her more. But what actually happens? He starts losing interest. He stops appreciating her. And worst of all, she stops appreciating herself. Unlike the self-sacrificing woman, the irresistible woman never gives up her sense of self. She keeps her friends, passion, goals. Simply, she respects her own space. Think qualities of an irresistible woman. She values her independence. She doesn't sit around waiting for a man to rescue her. She's already happy with her life. She doesn't put a man on a pedestal. He isn't the center of the universe, and she won't waste her time chasing him. She is mistress. She is open and honest, but doesn't overshare every detail of her life. She keeps him guessing. She makes him wait. She doesn't always text back immediately. She keeps her own schedule and they make him adjust to her. She doesn't overgive. If he disappoints her, she steps back instead of chasing for validation. She controls her time. She moves at her own pace, not his. She never lets a man rush her into anything. She's fun and playful. She isn't overly emotional or dramatic. She brings light energy into a man's life. She knows her worth. She doesn't beg for love or compare herself to other women. She has passions outside of him. She has her own goals, hobbies, and dreams. She takes care of herself. She looks after her health, body, and mind, not for anyone else, but for herself. And the best part, when a man realizes that he can't control her, he respects her even more. Attraction tip number 10. The strongest desire a man has to possess a woman comes from her not being too easy, too obedient, or too quick. Men love the thrill of the hunt, so how do you give him the thrill of the hunt? Number 1, showdown conversation. Let him wonder what you are up to. Number 2, let him lead. Men are wired to pures. Give him space to step up, plan, and impress you. Number 3, value yourself first. A woman with a full life is magnetic. When he realizes he is not your whole world, he will want to become a part of it. The less available you are, the more he will crave you. Because in the game of attraction, majesty wins every time. Attraction tip number 11. Make him earn you. Think about it. If a guy saves up for months to buy his dream watch, he will wear it proudly and take care of it. But if someone just gives him the same watch for free, he might appreciate it for a moment, but it won't hold the same value to him. Ask yourself these questions. Do you feel guilty when you say no? Do you second guess yourself? Number 2, have you ever had to explain to your partner that he should treat you with respect? Number 3, do you find yourself hinting at what you want instead of ask directly? Number 4, have you ever sacrificed your sleep or personal time to cater to his needs? Number 5, do you regularly remind him or try to convince him to help you? Number 6, after an argument, are you always the one to apologize first? Number 7, do you feel like you are giving more than he does? Number 8, do you feel drained after spending time with him? Number 9, do you feel like you need his attention? If you answered yes to at least 5 of these, girl, you are overgiving and it's making you too easy to take for granted. Attraction tip number 12. The last minute invitation test. A man knows which women will accept. Last minute plans. Here is the deal. If a man truly wants to see you, he will plan for it. He won't risk losing you to another guy or another commitment. A man values what he earns, not what's handed to him. So what do you do when he calls you with last minute invite? Simply, you decline. Like, oh, that's sweet, but I'm sorry, I have plans. Can you tell me a bit ahead of time? That's the way you say no. Attraction tip number 13. No matter how many rules and standards you have, you will always present yourself as either a doormat or a dream girl. Don't be his mom. Don't overcaring. Stop constantly checking in on him like he is a lost puppy, expecting him to spend all his time with you. Give him space to miss you. Keeping track of where he is every second. That's gross. Stop it. Taking to him like his mom. Saying things like, don't be late or eat something before you go. It seems small, but trust me, it kills attraction. Attraction tip number 14. Don't be his mother. Again, don't be his mother. You're not his nurse, his babysitter, or his manager. The more you act like one, the more he will feel like he is reporting to his mother, and no man finds that attractive. Simply don't give him instructions to do this and do that, like brush your teeth, wear a sweater, etc. Attraction tip number 15. Ask him for what you want and give him the freedom to give what he wants to give. And after that, judge him. Attraction tip number 16. Sex. That's your card. If you make him wait before having sex with you, he will see you as more beautiful. And he will also take his time to get to know you well. The doormat likes to sleep more with him, to be close to him. She entertains him. Not only but also, she always sexualizes herself to be loved. And the result is disaster. This is the beginning of her losing her respect in front of him. You don't want to find out that he is married after having sex with him or that he has issues. This is about how to play your cards right. Before sex, men don't think clearly, unlike women. And after sex, women don't think clearly, unlike a man. When sex happens at lightning speed, the man has gotten what he wants, and it's about time. You will get unfinished business, and you will chase him away. Attraction tip number 17. Act smart. When you suppress his ego in a soft way, he will not try to deal with you violently. When you are more feminine and soft, you will appear to him as needy and protective. But when you appear more aggressive, he will feel like you are forcing him. A man who lets a woman pay the bills early on in the relationship is the kind of woman he will have doormat and will never think of her as a dream girl. When a man really loves a woman, he will never make her pay any bills. Never. When a woman acts like she's a jack of all trades, she's a master of none. That's why be careful to set boundaries from the beginning. Never start something you don't want to complete. In short, the way you treat yourself is the way a man will treat you. The more you respect yourself, the more a man will respect you, and you will win both. You will win yourself and you will win him. And if you don't win him, at least you win yourself. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to grab your copy from this amazing book. I really recommended it to you. And so if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you next time, and bye bye.